most important thing is the main sheet. No doubt, in any condition. Overall, I mean, in any conditions, if you have to choose to have only two tools, which one you want? Okay, the sheet we agree. Backstay. Backstay, big time. But it's for sure the second next, big time, in terms of importance. Because the backstay is crucial to define let's say, the camber of my sail. And we saw that the camber, so how much power I'm giving to the sail, is crucial, is a crucial thing is the gear. Actually, the backstay you should consider is my gear. It's like the gear car, that's the backstay. Anytime I have to change gear, so the wind is increasing, the wind is dropping, my tactician asks me high mode or low mode, fast, whatever, anything is changing is most likely the second thing, but possibly also the first thing. Imagine that I have the call from the tactician, fast mode. The first thing I do, I pull a bit of backstay, first, even before the main sheet. And you will see, try to do that. Go straight up in everything the same, in situation where you have enough power to hit the boat, and pull a bit of backstay and look at the boat speed. The boat speed will increase immediately. So you can tell me, okay, let's always pull the backstay and we go faster. No, because the boat speed will increase, but your angle will decrease. The fast mode is yes going faster, but you are going lower. Otherwise, if I had the ability to go faster without bearing away, I would go always faster and higher. That's the dream of every tactician, to be able to call high and fast. I win, I promise. If you tell me how to do it, I win any race in any way. So, of course, if the call is fast mode, the tactician knows that he's accepting that the bow goes down a bit, and the boat will accelerate.
Can you make a summary of the actions that we need to take when the weather is changing and the wind becoming stronger? What is the proper order of the actions that we need to make to fine-tune the setup?
We need to define, can we stop and do something, or we have to keep sailing? If you have to keep sailing, I assume that you cannot touch the shrouds. On some boat you do it, but on many it's not allowed. So you just have to play with the normal trimming. That is what we are going to talk about tomorrow. Backstay. Backstay is always the first one. Meanwhile the wind is increasing, I would like to increase the rake and stiffen the mast. So having more tension in the diagonal and somehow a bit less tension on the uppers. One thing that can sound strange is that if you get this red side bend, you will have in strong wind the leeward upper, the V1, slack, no problem. And this is a concept that very few can accept. But I tell you that it's working. So if you trust me, try it.
D1
No.
is tight.
D1 is tight, D2 is
V1.
tight,
Yes.
V1 is tight. Yes, usually you don't ease.
Yeah.
Is enough if you pull the D1 and D2 and then you pull a lot of backstay, normally the V1 gets slack. So yes, it's not obtained by easing. The backstay is a sailing tool, so I use it a lot. There are boats where you sail moving only the backstay. The sawing, you know the sawing, what is? And you play upwind, you put the boom on deck, so that's it, and you play just with the backstay. Because the backstay is doing, the bend of the mast is opening the leech of the mainsail because the boom is on the deck, is taking away the sack, and you can play just with the backstay. In some condition also on the Magus 32, on the Far 40, on the J70, on the Magus 24, you can sail just playing with the backstay in the puff. Of course the range of the puff must be not big. On all these boats you can sail and keep the boat perfectly on the right heeling, that is important, we will see tomorrow, just moving the backstay. So the backstay is probably the most important, the backstay or the runner if you have a square top mainsail, but that's probably the most important tool. Of course, you can play with the backstay as much as you want, but if you have the wrong sheet, so it's hard to say what is more important. It's always, you need to close the circle. You can do, out of 10 tools I have, you can do 9 good, but then if you do a big mistake on the 10th, the result will be not good.